All right, first question right here in the front.
Jenny Carlson with the Oklahoman. Mark said that he didn't feel like their strategy defensively on you changed much, but their execution, he felt like their force was more on point tonight. What did you see from them defensively, and what impact did that have on the turnovers, especially you had tonight?
Yeah, they were aggressive. They were higher in the pick and rolls. They really were just, like Coach said, more aggressive, more forceful. Yeah, we gotta. Starts with me, but we gotta apply that pressure back. Especially if you want to beat a team like that on the road, you gotta be the more forceful team for sure.
First row here on the left.
Shai, you guys go in the fourth quarter up 5, then you're only able to score 18 in the quarter. You only got 3 shots up. What got you guys stuck in the mud, and what kept you from going individually in the fourth?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say because I don't see it from like a bird's eye view right now. After watching film, we'll definitely have a better idea. But they were aggressive. They were heavy in the crowd. I'm not sure how many points they had, but it felt like that when they scored, like we're going against a set defense, and it's always harder against a set defense. So off the top of my head, those are a few things, but I'm sure there's probably more that we can weave through once we watch film.
First row here on the right.
Joel Lorenz with the Oklahoma. Shai, it was almost too many winning plays to count on the Indiana side. It felt like in the fourth quarter, Obi's put back the steal on the inbound. Like, what was maybe the most frustrating part of the way the fourth quarter unraveled?
I'm not too sure. We just, like you said, it felt like they won all the 50-50 plays. They executed on both ends of the ball. When you give those two things up, and no matter what quarter, you're probably going to lose the quarter. Especially, and then it goes back to especially on the road, hostile environment, the crowds behind them. So, yeah, we got to take care of those things if we want to come out of the game forward a dub.
All right, second row, middle.
Very trammeled, also world. Their defensive pressure seemed to really affect you guys right there at midcourt. Both you and Jalen were always sort of corralled up. What was different about tonight besides maybe they're just playing with more force?
They were higher in the pick and rolls.
Had they been going that high?
No, they hadn't.
During the series?
No, they hadn't. That's what they were higher tonight in the pick and rolls. Like they were above the screen. So like when you come off it, you got to go backwards, and that's a little bit of. It goes back to a little bit more force. Like if we are more aggressive to start the pick and roll and setting it up, then we get a better angle. Things like that usually come down to like who throws the first punch, and I think that's what that was.
All right, first row, far left.
Nick Gallo, KC Thunder. Shai, what do you guys do as competitors here for the next 48 hours? I know you probably wish you could get right back out there and play those guys again right now, but how do you win these next 48 hours?
Yeah, learn from your mistakes, rest, recovery, do everything we can to be a better basketball team come next game. Yeah, I would say those things.
Second row on the left.
Yeah, McConnell steals 3 inbounds, and you guys had a few more. I think Caruso called them pick-six type turnovers where it's just, run-out dunks. As you look at a game like this, how detrimental are not only those points, but just how it feels when a guy just, steals an inbound layup?
Yeah, those plays hurt, especially because they're very, controllable. You can take your time and inbound the ball, but you make mistakes in basketball, no matter the stage, and we definitely had opportunities to cover those things up, but you also don't let plays like that happen. It just goes back to being tighter, being more focused, being more forceful all night, and things like that really hurt for sure.
Last question, fourth row, middle.
John Hollinger from The Athletic. Yeah, 9 of 20 from the field tonight. Did you feel happy with the shots you got, or did you feel like you could get to better ones, or was it more just you got what you wanted and missed some of them?
Yeah, I feel like I had some good looks tonight that I missed that I usually make. moments where I could have been a little bit more aggressive, I would say. But yeah, I'll watch film, clean everything up, and try to be better for this basketball team come next game.
Thank you, Shai.
Of course.